Hey guys, how you doing? Danny again. Yeah, one thing I wanted to talk to you guys about today is the importance of having a great training partner or coach. Now, one thing you want to look at here, guys, is like, do they push you to new levels, and do they get the most out of you, or are they setting you back? Are they holding you back? So, a great way to sort of identify this is if you look at the great coaches of the world. I'm a fan of Australian rules football, and if you look up a guy named Alistair Clarkson, this guy's an absolute genius. And the guy is basically came from nowhere. No one knew anything about him, and everyone was like, "Who the hell is this guy?" And he's turned into one of the longest-serving coaches, and probably could coach absolutely any sport he wanted because of his coaching ability and the way he communicates with his players. He's got an amazing knack of getting people to play for him. And this is a real gift that he has, because he's created a real unity in the team I support, which is the Hawthorn Football Club. And everyone from the president, the CEO, right down to the last player on the list is playing for him. And I'd love to know how he does this. It's absolutely amazing. So just the reason I sort of shared that story is because to get you guys to understand the importance of a good coach and getting the most out of you as a person and as a human being. And the way they communicate with you, do they build you up or do they put you down? Do you find what they say insightful, or do you find what they say as being hypocritical on their part? So sometimes it doesn't have to be a person who's an authority figure in your life. It could be someone who's your mate. You could have a mate that's sort of holding you back in your efforts. Like with your gym. Someone that is holding you back a little bit. They could be holding up your time, and they could be dragging their backside, and you just want to get going, and it sort of holds up your workout, and you just get pissed off because you're not getting the results you want, and they're not taking their gym effort seriously. So when you get as good as it is to have these people as mates, that's fine, not a problem. They're probably very good friends of yours, but as a gym partner or a person or a coach or a partner that's going to push you to the next level, they're probably not the person for you. You need to sort of get around people that are really going to push you to that next level. And sometimes this involves not necessarily getting around people you don't like, but someone who's going to challenge you and who's going to call you out on your bullshit. So I've got a few people like this in my life, like my mentors. I've got a lot in my life that I've come across, and they at different times they really do piss me off, because they challenge me so much and they call me out on my bullshit, and this isn't a good feeling at first, but when you sort of look back and you sort of realise, I was bullshitting myself there, and I wasn't trying my best, and I could have been trying harder. So, when you got those sort of people that challenge you, they're essential in your life because they get the most out of you. So, always remember this: when you come across someone in your life that's in your life for a reason, they do piss you off a little bit, but for some reason they seem to get the best out of you. These are great people to have in your life because they challenge you, and these are people you want. So not everyone that you're sort of you're not gonna see eye to eye with everyone, but the people that you're not going to see eye to eye with, don't discount them, because these guys can sort of take you to new levels and new places, and get you to think about things in a different way, and the reason why they're doing things to try and challenge you, or challenge you to be better. That's the way I sort of tend to look at things. No matter how someone challenges you, whether they're some people get confused with complete honesty with people being abusive, and the two are very different. Someone who's been completely honest, well, you can see they're not doing it to be assholes, basically. So, if you look at something like this, an example of this is a coach sort of pulls you aside and says, "Look, man, I noticed you're not giving your all today. What the hell's going on? I know you can do better than this. I've seen you do better than this." That's the example of sort of being challenged. So, don't discount that sort of stuff. And if you have a coach or a mate that you feel is holding you back, even though you might be good friends with them, they might not necessarily be the person for you in the gym, because they will hold you up in your workouts, and they will hold you up in your efforts, and you'll get frustrated with them, and the friendship will probably sort of fizzle after that because you'll be pissed off with them. So the best thing to do is like find someone who is going to challenge you, challenge you in your efforts and challenge you to be better and to get better results from yourself and to inspire others as well. So I hope I've shed some light on that, guys. Summing up, you get your stuff together. The way to get your stuff together is to find yourself a good coach or find yourself a great training partner who is going to challenge you and who is going to push you. This is invaluable because it will push you to new levels, and people will call you out on your bullshit if you're not trying your hardest. So find a good coach, find a great training partner who is going to challenge you. You'll thank your lucky stars for it. They might piss you off a bit, but you'll know why when they sort of enter your life and they challenge you, and they end up getting better results for you because they keep challenging you. Enjoyed this one again. Take care, and I'll see you guys soon.